Warren, and it's Holiday in at the 1. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Players are sure racking up a lot of miles, Clark. A lot of games, a lot of flights, a lot of late nights, early mornings, but in some ways it must be easier these days than it was, say, 20 years ago when you were playing.
It's easier now than it was when I played. I mean, we had commercial flights and 6 a.m. flights. These guys now actually have charter services. Heck, I often think that the guys before me had it much worse than I did. So it's all relative. But clearly, it's hard, it's demanding, but they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league.
And Holiday kicks to Warren. Got a piece of it. They break it out 5-on-3, and Bledsoe with the stuff.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Now the Pacers with it. 4-point game. Outside Warren. The 15-footer. That's good on the jump shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now the pass to the great one. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis against Morris. Here's the great one. Passes it to Middleton, and here is Drummond, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Warren against Middleton. Pass to the great one. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3, Bledsoe scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And, you know, really, Bledsoe has to keep hitting it from deep. When he does, I think that really opens up the floor for him and his team.
Holiday, the pass to Turner. Here's Warren. Morris right side. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the great one. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. The great one's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Lamb passes to Turner. Back to Lamb. Shoots the 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Bucks. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Indiana, just way behind.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
The pass to the great one. He dishes it to Drummond. Feeds it to Giannis.
But, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
First free throw is good.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Turner. Warren kicks to Lamb. No good from outside. The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Holiday with it. Now defended by the Great One. And the foul called on the Great One. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pacers with possession here. They trail by 7. Outside Holiday.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want, but they've been trickling out on them, guys. They just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
Here's Lamb. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Teardrop shot. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Passes it to the Great One. And here's Bledsoe, covered by Lamb. Bledsoe passes to Drummond. Here's the Great One. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Drummond trying to get himself free, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Warren the pass to Morris. Great D that time from Middleton. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against Miami. Here's Giannis. And the Bucks miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
You know, this is an area Lamb must continue to improve his passing. And when he passes it like this, it helps out a lot.
Bledsoe outside. Lock at 6. Dishes to Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Drummond. Pass to the Great One. Bucks passing it around. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. He feeds it to Drummond. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Turner.
But timing from Turner, I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Pacers also making a change. Beasley's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Fortunately came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Oubre outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Pacers trail by 7. Holiday looking over the floor. Turner passes to Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And that one is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Holmes checked in. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's the great one, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Bucks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. That free throw good from the great one. Both good line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
They've got Drummond. Bledsoe is out there with the great one. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Lamb. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And it goes down 2 points. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Heat was a man on a mission. He dropped in 55 points, and he was in a groove all game long, from both the free throw line and behind the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Turner.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the left wing. Here's the great one. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Morris outside. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. In fourth, the Bucks.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Warren, good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
To the paint, here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
On the wing, Turner, defended by Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You were talking about the unicorns. Miles Turner in that category as a shot blocker who can space the floor. I don't think he's got a ceiling. What about you?
I think his ceiling is really high, Kevin. He's still young, which always bodes well for somebody with his work ethic and skill set. I think he can be an all-star player. Franchise player, those are few and far between. I'm not sure if he can get to that level, but all-star certainly within his reach.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 14-point game, so the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Mark, do you think on average rookies are having a greater impact on their teams now than in decades past?
I really don't think so, Kevin. You can go back and look at the numbers historically. Every draft class usually has 6 to 10 rookies that have a significant impact on their respective teams. And of those 10, perhaps 10 or 12, maybe only a few are going to be on playoff teams just because of the nature of the draft. I don't really think that's changed tremendously over the decades. Boy, quickly becoming a real force defensively. Miles Turner is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
And he sinks the second. And you look at the job description for an elite defensive big man. Nowadays, it's not enough to just protect the rim.
No, you've got to be able to move your feet and also defend on the perimeter as well. And that's where Turner's quick feet have helped him. He's able to guard smaller players and recover to the lane. And that's a nice combination.
Shot clock at 3. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Drummond. The pass to the great one. And another shot. Kept alive. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
Pacers trail by 14. Holiday, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Lamb passes to Turner, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's Morris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Pass to DiVincenzo. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Pass to Warren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. The pass to the great one. Now Giannis, covered by Lamb. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers trail by 17. Holiday dishes to Turner. Holiday against Bledsoe. Stolen by Bledsoe. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. And here is Drummond. To the middle. Here's the great one. Misses off the left iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Bucks making a change here. Olynyk checked in. Morris finds Warren. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Lamb. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Pacers. Sims is checked in. Holiday against Bledsoe. Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. The great one passes to Olynyk. The Bucks working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Bledsoe for 3. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Holiday against Giannis. Pass to Sims. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here we go. It's stolen by Morris. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta. Holiday's got 5.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Sims, covered by Giannis. The shot by Sims, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
We were asked this the other day, you and I, if you could choose one guard in the league to shoot a clutch three-point shot for you, Clark, who would be your guy?
Ironically, they're both on the same team, Kevin. I would start with Steph Curry. I think he clearly is the guy you want shooting it. And then after that, I would go with Klay Thompson. There are a number of other guys, but Steph is a pretty good gap in front of most. And then I think Klay is just a notch or two below Steph.
I agree. Great backcourt. Lillard up in Portland, another one. I mean, there's so many great ones in the NBA. But...
Yeah, Lillard would certainly be on the three-man list for sure.
Morris with the block.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
Oubre passes to Holiday. Back to Oubre. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 6 points for Kelly Oubre.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
The great one sinks that one from the post. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Holiday, the pass to Oubre. And the Pacers, another three.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Thomas against Holiday. Passes it to the great one. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yes, you do. That pass on point on time. Thomas good at putting his teammates in the position to score.
Holiday, the pass to Oubre. And they call an illegal screen here.
Looking now at the numbers for Middleton, how his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 5 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pacers. Down by 15. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. It may very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now the dish to Turner. He kicks to Sims.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holmes checked in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Here's the great one. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Turner is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Warren. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Holiday in at the point. Morris kicks to Warren. Now here's Lamb. He's covered closely. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
Clark, you know, it took some time for him to get to this, but Jeremy Lamb has taken his game to the next level.
And you know, guys, we see these young guys coming to the league after just 1 year of college, and it takes them a while to figure it out sometime. Lamb has gone from being just a contributor to a nightly impact player with his scoring. But across the board, you can see his game upticking in a really positive way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Giannis. Kicks to Bledsoe. The Bucks working the ball around. And Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Holiday dishes to Turner. Outside Warren. Back to Turner. 5 to shoot. And the shot by Warren, no good. Bucks leading by 23. The Great One passes to Bledsoe. Here's the Great One. He's covered by Warren. Drills it from outside. 25 points for the Great One.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Holiday. Now here's Lamb. Guarded closely. He dishes it to Turner. There's the pass to Holiday. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Middleton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Middleton hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Holiday with it. He's got 5. Six on the shot clock. Out to Lamb. To stop the run. Milwaukee with the rebound. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
He hits the second from the line. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes to Morris. Inside. And Turner at the basket on the assist by Morris. 14 points for Miles Turner.
Boy, tough trying to match Turner's intensity. I mean, once he's committed to scoring the ball, you're not stopping him.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to rebounding, It's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Pass to the great one. Bledsoe with it. He kicks it to Drummond. The pass to the great one. Giannis outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Drains the three-pointer. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Warren. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And yes, it's good. The great one's got 7 now in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Morris with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. Here's Warren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
That free throw good from Holmes. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Sims the pass to Bitadze. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And it's in there.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now, here's Holmes. Covered by Beasley. Holmes can't get it to go in.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Passes it to Sims. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lamb.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Indiana.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Easily in the post. Holmes on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now.
And you gotta love how well they safeguard their offensive possessions. You see the ranking, second fewest turnovers committed, terrific ball handling, and smart passing.
Pass to the great one. Oubre against Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And it's Indiana's ball. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Cunningham got a hand on it. Pass break, Milwaukee. The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Swiped away. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Stolen away. He's got a clear path. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got 12 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Home. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Drummond's checked in for the Bucks. Morris is checked in for Indiana.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sims. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender in rebound.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And Morris drops them both. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bucks ahead, running away with it. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Bielitsa. Antetokounmpo is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's the great one, and it's Holmes in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go, the Bucks running again. Here's the great one, and they double up Giannis to the paint. Here's the great one, good, and it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist in the game. Low the pass to Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes in. 33 points for the great one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Yep, it counts. 6 points for Marcus Morris.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
The shot's good from the great one.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Sims, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so he makes both from the line. just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now the pass to Holmes. Passes it to the great one. Clock at 6. It's Bielitsa. Sinks the three-pointer. Bielitsa's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Pacers' shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Morris against Wilson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the Bucks making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Bielitsa bounce pass. No good from the great one. And so here is Indiana. Sims the pass to Lowe. Here's Oubre. They get it back. Morris. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That free throw good from Morris. Leonard, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Morris drops them both. Here's Thomas. Pass to the great one. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And that's now 37 points for the great one.
And you know, when Thomas focuses on involving his teammates, it really lifts them. A capable passer.
Here's Cunningham. And there's the pass to Lowe. Here's Sims. 6 to shoot. Over Wilson. Indiana again missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Sims. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Wilson. A fader. And that one hits back iron. The Pacers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Passes it to Cunningham. Connects on the 17-footer.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Bucks. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That's good from the great one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Low the pass to Bryan. Pass to Turner. Milwaukee with a rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Wilson. The shot from the low post is good. Wilson's got his first bucket in this one.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
The pass to Bielitsa. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Harrington kicks to Cunningham. Down low. Here's Lowe. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to the great one. And he slams it one-handed.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Indiana. Low. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. So he can't get either to fall. Bucks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basket.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Cunningham passes to Turner. Outside for Harrington. Takes the 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the great one. The Pacers pull it in. Low. He's covered by Bielitsa.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Second team.
That free throw good from the great one. And he makes both free throws. The Pacers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Turner. It's deflected. And Indiana shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Cunningham gets the bucket.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Thomas passes to Leonard. Here's the great one. And the Bucks miss again. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Lowe. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to the great one. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Pull-up jumper. The shot missing. For Milwaukee, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Good on both. Well, the Bucks shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Outside Leonard to the middle. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And Harrington throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Ball and get out of the way.
Cunningham looking it over. Back to Turner. Dishes it to Cunningham. Clock at 4. The rebound by the Bucks.
I think he's out of his element in that situation, and credit the defense for shutting him down, locking him up.
And that one drops. And it's 13 points for Isaiah Thomas.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It's rebounded by Leonard. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the great one, and another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Pacers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And the pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Wilson. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Harrington. No good, unable to end this run. Harrington's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's the great one. And no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Cunningham. They grab their own miss. And that one is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Bielitsa. Here's the great one. Harrington on the double team. To the paint. Right side Leonard from 18 feet away. And that one is off. And Indiana shooting under 40% all in all for the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight will make it 3-0 for the year with 1 left to be played against the Pacers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the great one.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Thomas passes to Wilson. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Here is Cunningham. Pass to Lowe. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every.
This game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helped, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark